Welcome to Trap Bible Stories. So I was reading my Bible, right? And in the book of Esther 3-9, a woman was out here saving everybody. Again. But y'all, let me rewind. Cause it all started when this dude named Haman was mad at this Jew named Mordecai because he refused to bow down to him. Y'all, Mordecai was a believer, so he was standing on business like, nah fam, I only bow to God, not your mama, and definitely not you. But guess what? Haman's ego was bruised, and because he was cool with the king, he was like, oh, so you ain't gonna bow? Y'all, this man from that point on plotted to wipe out all the Jews just to get back at Mordecai. Crazy, right? Cause you know how people be saying their decisions don't affect nobody else? Lies. Anyways, y'all, Haman gonna go to the king talking about, hey king, I don't mean to bother you, but the Jews out here wild and we gotta do something. So the king was like, oh word? Do what you need to do. Here's my seal. Basically his approval to do anything. And just like that, Haman had the approval to murk every Jewish person. So he started building a 75-foot gallows just for Mordecai. So y'all, when Mordecai found out, y'all know what he did? Y'all, this man ripped off his clothes and put on ashes and a sackcloth and started crying in public. He was like, ah! Just in the streets like, Lord help me, please. Please help me. But y'all, word back to Mordecai's cousin Esther, who just so happened to be the queen. They were like, queen, your cousin outside in a sackcloth, whining and mourning. So she sent him some clothes. But y'all, Mordecai get the clothes and don't even put them on, but he sent a letter back and was like, cuz-oh, I don't need no clothes, we about to die. Haman planning on murking the whole nation of Jews. You gotta do something. Go talk to your husband and save us. So Esther gets the letter and writes him, but guess what? Y'all, she was scared. She was like, cuz I love you, but I can't go talk to my husband. Can't nobody just go talk to the king unless he sends for them, and he ain't sent for me in the last 30 days. You trying to get me murked. So y'all, Mordecai gonna write back and say, girl, don't you know you Jewish too? You think you gonna escape this just cause you sitting pretty in the palace? If you don't say something to the king, everybody in your daddy house gonna get murked. Don't you know God might have made you queen just for this reason? So y'all, Esther sent a letter back to Mordecai like, okay. Just tell everybody to fast with me and my maids for 3 days and 3 nights. Don't eat no food and don't drink no water. Then I'ma talk to the king. And if he murked me, he murked me. It is what it is. So y'all, after 3 days of everybody's stomach touching their back, Esther went to the king. And guess who was in there with him? Haman. But Esther didn't care. She was like, babe, I know you ain't sent for me, but did you know somebody trying to murk me and my people? And y'all, here's the moment where she could literally lose her head. But guess what the king did? He was like, wait, what? Who? So y'all, Esther gon' point to Haman and say, he's trying to murk us. So y'all, the king is like, nah, not my boy. But Charlie gets so mad he storms out. And while Haman gon' say, Queen Esther, you about to get me killed. Y'all tell me why he tried to beg her for his life, but it was too late. The king came back and made Haman hang on the very gallows he built for Mordecai. And that's how Queen Esther used her influence to turn it around with fasting and God. Moral number 1, the pit they digging for you is already measured for them. When you don't retaliate, God lets people finish building the very trap meant for you so they can fall in. Moral number 2, God will use the same authority meant to harm you to protect you. The king's seal that approved death became the seal that became life. What was used against you can be reassigned for you with God. Moral number 3, be careful how you treat people. The world is small, and it takes one instance to ruin your whole life because it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Anyways, now go read it for yourself. I want to know what y'all learned Esther 3-9. This is Trap Bible Stories with Tam Watts. Trap Bible Stories, the book available now on Amazon. Volume 2 coming in 3 weeks. Follow for more.